Hello friends, this is Dr. Shashi Agarwal. I welcome you all. Today our subject is financial services and market, and the topic is financial services. We are going to understand what is the meaning of financial services, what is the definition, what are the fund-based services, what are the non-fund-based services. And this topic is relevant for the student of MBA Finance, AMCOM, and also relevant for the BCom and BBA students, also relevant for various competitive exams. And if you find my video useful, please do like it, share it, and subscribe my channel Shashi Agarwal. Financial services and market. This is the syllabus of financial service and market in Group 1. Financial system, financial market, money market, capital market, new issue market, secondary market, financial services, hire purchase, factoring. Under the group, it is the mutual funds, merchant banking, venture capital, and credit. Before understanding the topic of financial services, this is my app, Edison app, and just note down the my WhatsApp mobile number 79731 and this app is relevant for the School of Commerce, Economics, and Management. There is courses related to commerce and economics management. They are available under this app, and the methodologies through recorded lectures and live lectures, descriptive as well as summarized notes are given. Our test series also here, and out sessions are also here. The link of this app and the link of my store at which various courses they are available, that I will be sharing the description box. The term financial services became more prevalent in the United States, partly as a result of the Graham-Leach-Billy Act of the late 90s. In India, financial services, they have undergone major changes in 90s. Earlier, the banks and other financial institutions, they were used to deal in financial services, and there were excessive controls, non-availability under control, absence of independent credit rating and credit research. But the economic liberalization has brought lots of changes. So due to the changes, there were new financial products and services, there was innovation and creativity. Financial engineering is the design and development and implementation of innovation, financial instrument, and the formulation of the creative solution to the problems. It means there are many more instruments, short-term as well as the long-term, for the requirement of the financing needs of the industry and the business. So what is the meaning of financial services? All types of activities which are of financial nature. All types of activities which are of financial nature, they are called financial services. In broader term, we could say mobilizing and the allocating of the saving. The saving is mobilized from many persons and then it is given to the industry, commerce, and the agriculture for the purpose of productive use of these funds. It includes all the activities which are involved in the transformation of saving into investment. How the saving is collected from the savers, and that saving is collected in bulk and that is converted into productive investments. So it is also called financial intermediation. Financial intermediation means financial intermediary who are the bridge between the savers and the investors. Those who have surplus funds and those who require the funds. So it is also called the financial intermediation. Financial intermediation is a process by which funds they are collected from large number of savers and then they are available to the corporate sector so that they could set up their business, so they could set up their expansion, so that they could set up their diversification plans. Financial services are the economic services provided by the finance industry, which encompasses a broad range of business that manage money, that including credit unions. Financial services also provided by the banks, credit card companies, insurance companies, accountancy companies, consumer finance companies, stock brokerage, investment funds, individual managers, and some government and sponsored organizations. Financial services, that the financial services which are in financial nature, they are called financial services. Part of the financial system consists of the financial institutions, financial market, money market, capital market, financial instruments and services that facilitate the transfer of funds. So these are all we could say financial institutions, financial services, financial markets, financial instruments. They are interlinked. Merchant bankers who provide services for issuing financial products such as the equity shares, bonds, and debentures. Merchant bankers they provide lots of services. One of the services is the management of issue. The issue management may be equity, it may be bonds, it may be debentures. Stockbrokers provide services to the investor in buying and selling services to the investors. So, what are the features of financial services? They are intangible. Like there are financial products which we could see. But when we talk about the financial services, they cannot be standardized, they cannot be reproduced. Like we are getting the services from the portfolio manager. So it is totally intangible. It cannot be standardized, it cannot be reproduced. Like the merchant banker, they are giving us the advice, they are giving us the consultancy. So financial services, they are customer specific. Because here the customized services is provided to the customer. And the main objective is to give the utility to the customer. So here the financial products, they are designed innovatively. So keeping the risk and requirement of the investor, keep risk and requirement of the customer, simultaneous performance. Both supplier of the services and consumer, they should have the great rapport and they should have the clear-cut perception, and there is a simultaneously performance of the performance of the financial rendering of the financial services and the consuming of the financial services at the same time. Financial services, they are inseparable from the provider. Like credit services cannot be separated. Like when we purchase the things, the ownership is transferred to the other person. Like I'm purchasing this furniture, so furniture becomes mine. The documents they are transferred to mine. But when we are availing the services, so financial services they are inseparable from the provider. Like we are using the credit rating services that cannot be separated from the credit rating agents. Financial services they are dynamic in nature because if there is a change in the economic, social environment, so according to the changes in the environment, they have to be changed. They have to be some innovations according to the changing environment has to be made in the financial services. The credibility, the trust, the person who provides the service the person who provides the financial services is very important. The credibility is very important. Client confidence and trust depends upon the quality and the worth of the financial service provider. So what is the significance? It facilitates the economic growth. It mobilizes the saving. It also provides funds to the industry. So it promotes the capital formation. So it provides this no shortage of funds. So it creates the provision of liquidity. So it acts as a financial intermediation, and the financial services, the major part goes to the GNP, gross national product. It also creates the employment opportunities because it provides industry, which is used by the industry and business in setting up the units, and so they provide the employment opportunity to the people. So, how we could classify the financial services industry? Capital market intermediary, which provide the long-term funds. Capital market intermediary, which are the middleman. They provide long-term lending and investment institution. The term lending and investment institutions, they provide the long-term funds to the industry. Money market intermediary consists of the commercial banks and other agencies who provide short-term funds to the industry and banks. Market participants are individuals, corporate customers, financial institutions, mutual funds, merchant bankers, and the financial services providers are the financial institutions, banks, non-banking financial institutions, insurance, leasing and factoring companies, and mutual funds. Regular bodies, RBI, SEBI, Department of Finance, and Department of Banking, and insurance of the central government, and several self-regulating bodies are there. SEBI regulates the capital market and RBI regulates the money market. So what is the scope of financial services? Traditional activity, fund-based activity, non-fund-based activities. What is fund-based activities? Refer to the services that are used to acquire asset or funds for a customer, which helps the customer to getting of the funds and getting of the assets. So it consists of the primary market activities, secondary market activities, foreign exchange activities, specialized financial services. Fund-based activities involve underwriting or investment in shares, debentures, and bonds, etc. And it also deals in secondary market. It also deals in money market instruments like commercial papers, certificate of deposits, variables, discounting of this. Because the financial services market, they help the organization in the issue management. They also help in raising the funds to the money market instruments like the commercial papers, certificate of deposits, variables, discounting of the bills. It also involving because fund-based is related with the getting of the funds to the industry or acquiring of the assets. So it involves getting the equipment on lease, hire purchase, venture capital, and seed capital. It also deals in foreign exchange market activities. So traditional activity, the fund-based activity, the examples may be leasing, hire purchase, factoring, forfeiting, mutual funds, bill discounting, credit financing, housing finance, and venture capital. How the organization they get the when they're involved in fund-based financial services, how the income comes. It is to the interest spread, it is to the lease rental, it is to the income from the investment in the capital market and the real estate. So what is the fee-based and non-fund-based? Here, the fee is obtained for giving the consultancy, for giving the advice. So here, like the organization is managing the capital issue, pre-issue, post-issue, and they are getting the fee, making arrangement for the placement of capital and the debt instrument, arranging of funds from the financial institution for client, project cost, his working capital requirement, assisting in getting the government clearance. So fee-based activities are issue management, portfolio management, corporate counseling, merchant banking, stock broking, capital restructuring, bank guarantee, letter of guarantee, and the debt restructuring. Modern activities that concern with the project counseling, planning of the project advisory services, like you want to set up a project, so they will be guiding you. How the one organization acquires others, so they will be guiding the merger and acquisition, capital restructuring, and when there is a debenture issue, they will be acting as a trustee to the debenture trustee. So management restructuring. So these are the management restructuring, financial collaboration, how to rehabilitate the sick units, how to hedge the risk, how to do the portfolio management, and how to promote the credit rating services. So what are the causes of introducing financial innovation? Because there is a low profitability and there's a strong population, and due to the economic liberalization and the improvement of the communication technology and the information technology, as the investor, they are becoming more aware, and the global, as the economy is heading towards the economic liberalization and the globalization, so they do have the impact on our economy. So that is why there's a need for financial innovation in financial services. So application to the industry, merchant banking, working capital finance to the factory, equipment finance to the leasing, mutual funds, venture capital, risk management through derivatives, development finance to development banking services. The significance is mobilizing the funds for economic growth. Financial services form a major part of the GDP. There is no shortage of funds. It creates liquidity, and there is a reduction of transaction cost, and it also helps in minimizing the risk. It also generates employment by giving the funds to the organization, and it also helps in making more fund available and the availability of more sources. So it is a beneficial, financial deepening, and the broadening. So what are the new financial services? Merchant banking, who help transfer funds from those who possess surplus to who need it. Offering of special services like credit syndication, like the organization requires funds in bulk. So they help in credit syndication, they help in capital restructuring. Leasing, a financial lease is means of providing the equipment to the industry. So it gives to the investment activity, because here by giving the equipment on lease, by getting the organization the assets on the lease, that many cat could be utilized somewhere else. So it facilitated the flow of saving into the real investments. Factoring, it is a financial services which is designed to manage the receivable, improve the seller's cash flow, and cover the risk. Bill discounting, practice of lending against the commercial bills of trade. Securitization, it is a process of pooling and repackaging of illiquid financial assets. Then they're converted into marketable securities, which could be sold to the investors. Venture capitals deals with a form of equity financing designed especially for funding high risk and return projects. Credit rating, it indicates an opinion on the future ability of the issuer to make timely payment of principal and interest of fixed income security. Like a debt instrument, it has to be rated by the credit rating agency. So credit rating, it is an unbiased opinion. It indicates an opinion on the future ability of the issuer, whether he will be able to make the payment of principal or interest or not. So it is the rating of the instrument. Mutual funds, they are the financial intermediary that collect the saving from the small investor, and that is invested into diversified portfolio so that the risk should be minimized and the return should be maximized. Here the credit card involving the line of credit which is based on user's income. Here the credit card is issued on the basis of the person's income. Reverse mortgage, which was introduced in 2007 and 2008. The national housing banks and commercial banks have introduced an innovative reverse mortgage to enable the senior citizens. They reverse mortgage their property to the banks and they get lump sum money or in the money in installment. Fetch value out of the property without selling. Derivative security is a security whose value depends upon the value of the basic variable backing security. Through derivative like future, forward, and option, we could hedge our risk. So what are the challenges which is faced by the financial services? Because a person who deals in the financial service industry, they are not properly educated, they are not properly qualified, and the investor, they are not aware. So there is a lack of transparency, lack of specialization, and new data is not available. So they are not able to manage their risk. So thank you for watching.